Welcome to another Daily Dose of Greatness Quest. It's your boy Trevor Crane, and today I'm coming at you inside of the one room of my house that my wife actually lets me put up all the pictures of the memories of my past and what we've done together. And I'd like to take you on a journey today and give you an invitation to join me. I'm on a 90-day challenge right now. I would like to bring you along the path with me. The subject for today is this what you were born to do? And I want to go ahead and tell you a story about that guy right there. This is 20 years ago. I was just looking at this picture the other day. That guy, that dog. I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. I know you're going to love the show. By the way, if you are listening to this instead of watching this, if you'd like to see the pictures and see me present today, go to trevorcrane.tv so you can check this out on YouTube so that you can see this on video. All right, talk to you soon.
Cowboy.
Welcome to a daily dose of greatness quest with your host Trevor Crane, my daddy. He is going to help you take your life and business to the next level.
Here I come to save the day.
Trevor Crane here, 11-time #1 best-selling author and the founder of Epic Author Publishing, coming to you live every day so you can plug in every day to build your ideal business so you can live your ideal life.
If my daddy can do it, then anybody can do it because he's a weirdo.
You're supposed to make me sound cool. Okay, so I want to tell you about this guy. 20 years ago, actually over 20 years ago, I graduated high school in 1989, and it was getting ready, it was a couple of years before our 10-year reunion, and one of my old football instructors called me up and he asked me a question about what I was doing, and he was trying to follow up with me and different students that we went to high school with and go ahead and report to his existing students because he was still teaching high school. And he asked me about my dream, about what I wanted to do, and I was in the process of building this business. So this is me. Let's see if I can get the lighting right. This is me 20 years ago. And that's my dog, Isis, and I was living what I thought was the dream for me at the time. I had a vision of starting my own business and running a parasail and water sports business. And so this was my third parasail boat, and this is kind of the height of what I was doing. At the time, I wanted to run an adventure tours business. I wanted to give people when they had, my vision was to go ahead and give people the best holiday of their life, the best adventure of their life. In the past few years, I'd learned to do all these amazing things in water sports and in travel and adventure and in the Bahamas. And I was living in Naples, Florida, and I wanted to start a tour business. I wanted to start a business. We worked out of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. That's the hotel right there. And I bought my first parasail boat. And then I expanded it into a kayak tour business. We had these little inflatable boats and wave runners. And I expanded that business. And it was the coolest thing in the world. And I told my football coach that this was my dream. And he asked me some questions. It was interesting because when we were talking about it, he was like trying to get clear about my purpose and whether or not this is what I wanted to make happen. And it truly was. He challenged me with a few questions. And at the time, I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to learn to be a captain. I want to start this parasail business and whatnot. And this picture montage here is the height of that success. And that picture right down there of me having my little dog sitting on my lap and going to work with me every day was part of that. And there came a time, oh look, there's another picture of me with my puppy dog, Isis, out on wave runners. So here's the thing. There came a time when I was driving that boat and I had one of the best days of my life as far as in work-wise. I had amazing girls on the boat. They're all pretty girls, and we made a lot of money that day. And I drove the boat and I had fun all day. And I had people having such a good time that they would hug me at the end of the trip and say, oh my gosh, this was the best vacation of my life. All the things that I wanted to come true. And I experienced all of that. It was a beautiful sunrise that morning. It was a beautiful sunset. And I was driving the boat home at the end of the day after making good money, doing what I thought I had wanted to do. And I was bored out of my mind. I was bored, and I felt like I'd wasted my day. Here I had the most beautiful weather, the most beautiful day. I had made money. I had done all the things that I wanted to do, but I was bored. And I was also living partially a lie. Every day I had to work with someone who lied to me, and then I would lie to him. What an amazing way to work. And so as much as I had built all of this and I had so much invested, I asked the question of, is this all that life has for me? Is this what I was meant to do? And I realized what I felt like was that although I was living what I had thought at one point to be a dream of the best life ever, look at all this fun and adventure, I was miserable because I thought I was driving a bus. I thought I was I had accomplished this dream. I was having all this fun, but I knew I was meant for more. So my question for you today is, let's go ahead. I'm going to write this down for you. Actually, I already wrote it down because I want you to start with a brand new slate. I just came up with a new commitment for myself for a 90-day challenge. I'm going to share that with you here real soon. But here's my question for you. Is this what you were born to do? So I'm not saying that you're in the wrong vehicle right now. I know that for myself, I was. And I knew that it was time for me to ask some powerful questions. So my question for you is this what you were born to do? Whatever you are doing right now. Like, I needed to make a shift. My next shift was into hold on. Here's what happened. I was scared of this question. I was scared of what was going to be next. And so I slowly sabotaged that water sports business until I lost everything. And I had to start over from scratch. And I got into a new business that brought me more financial abundance than ever. And I think I ran that water sports business for about 7 years. My next business I built up to making millions of dollars in a short period of time. It was like maybe within 2 years we'd done that, or 3 years, something like that. It was an environmental protection business, and I was so grateful because I'd found a mentor to help me grow that business, and we were doing really, really well. And I found myself asking this question again, is this all that there is to my life? Is this what I was born to do? And I remember very specifically a conversation I had with my mother. It was like this transformational moment. Like I just mentioned, the one on the parasail boat, driving home at sunset, I can still remember it, of having this amazing day and feeling like my life was worthless and that I'd wasted my day, even though it was amazing. And my business was doing really well in the second business, the environmental protection business. And I was talking to my mom about life and what I wanted, and she said, is this what you want to do? And the answer was no. And again, I was too scared to make a change and a shift. And so I sabotaged that business within a short period of time. That's what stimulated the $2.2 million bankruptcy where I lost everything. And that was twice that I didn't have the courage to ask and answer this question. So my question again for you is this what you were born to do, whatever you're doing today? And then I've got some follow-up questions I'm going to share with you tomorrow. I've been journaling about these questions. I want to share them with you, but I want to give you the beginning of just giving you the simple exercise of, is what you're doing right now what you were born to do? And if it is, that is awesome. Then double down on it. It's time to double down with some new goals between now and the end of the year. We've got 3 more months before the end of 2018. And I'd like to invite you on a journey to join me on my own discovery and my own setting and getting of amazing big goals. And I figured I would get started with this core question of whether or not you're happy where you're at. Now, here's the thing. I have been happy. I'm extremely grateful where I'm at today. This wall that I have in my house, it's in our bathroom upstairs, is the one wall in the house that I have where we put all these pictures. I have the most amazing wife. I have the most amazing kids. This is a little montage of our little son that was just born. I have amazing, oh my gosh, this is like every year for the first few years of my time with my wife and all these amazing experiences we have. I have so much, but I know that I was born to do so much more. So I'm not saying that your life isn't great already. That's not the point. It's like, what else is it that you want that you don't have? What is it that you want that you don't have? Let's get clear about that. Let's focus on it. Let's spend the next 90 days together, trying to make that a reality. That's my invitation for you today. I challenge you to look at where you're at right now, ask those couple of questions. Is this what you were born to do? And what is it that you want that you don't have? Let's go ahead and do this together. I'm going to go ahead and tune in to you tomorrow with some more questions on this daily dose of greatness quest. And I can't wait to talk to you later.
To get even more awesomeness, which means all my best stuff, download my app by texting Trevor to 36260. It will show up right on your cell phone. Just text message the word Trevor to 36260. Talk to you soon.